Today is August 22nd, 2016, and this is a tale about Blockhead. This took place in February of this year. I'm going to say it was very close to your grandmother's birthday. I don't think it was the 26th, but it was very close to that. So let's call it the 26th. I could actually find that out, but I'm not going to. So we were performing in Mexico City, and it was a course down there in Cuernavaca, and we were playing in a location that was terrible. I shouldn't say terrible. If you can picture this, it was built under an overpass. In fact, when you go upstairs in to the green room, you could hear the cars going right over your head. And the green room I could barely stand up straight. And I'm not that tall, but you could hear the cars going right over us, and it very likely illegally an illegal place because there were no exits or anything like that. But I digress. It was also approximately, I'm going to say it was at least 90 degrees inside, but at least it was only 100% humidity. All right, so there we are. So, and if you can picture, it's a theater in the round. We had audience members in the center. There was some posts, of course, holding up the place under the overpass, and then kind of an aisle around that, and then more audience members, and there were some branches off of that for walking and folks, and a bar and so on. So, and I will say the audience was very, very appreciative. Well, we had rehearsed when we would be doing the improvs and when we would be doing the actual set pieces and things like that. And Blockhead was one of the set pieces. It always is. It's a magnificent tune, and I've heard it hundreds of times. But anyway, we're in and I never played it. I don't know how to play it. I didn't play no repertoire. So we're in the if you can picture this, the Blockhead team is now in the circle, moving to play the tune. Well, I'm finding myself in that circle, and the tune begins, and I thought, I'm staying. So I did. I stayed in the circle, and what was going on? There was such movement in the circle. It was kind of a dance. This is. And the players were great, and we're turning around and spinning around. And I thought, I'm staying with this, not playing a note. I'm going to stay in Blockhead. And the experience I had, and I've said this in prior tales about synesthesia. Well, this was a different experience with synesthesia. Yes, I could see the notes, and I could just experience all of that as always. But this was different in that I was inside the tune. I was inside the. It's very difficult to explain, but if the tune was this tall, it was much taller. The tune was this tall, I was inside it. I was dancing inside the Blockhead tune. So very difficult to explain. I did call Paul afterwards, a day or two afterwards, and Paul, I was inside Blockhead, and he was very interested in that and wanted to hear more about that experience. But something I won't forget. So thank you, Paul. Thank you for the tune. Thank you, CGT, for the tune. Thank you, the OCG, for the tune as well.